Alright. Oh shoot. So here we go. Back with the spaceship again today. Man, this project is taking a little bit longer than I thought. Hi Noki. Good morning. Hey Dee. Yeah, so I thought today this thing has this giant section to it that's pretty empty so far, and I think it would be nice to have some sort of graphic or just little doodads and stuff like what are these? I don't know, but they look very interesting, and I want to do that kind of detail in here. We got some ladders, but I don't know. I guess this is pretty much the only way that we can set the scale of this ship so far, but yeah. Oh, right. Good evening then. Hey Lloyd. Hello, Yumpis. So let's grab some more of these graphics. Hey Emak. Good morning. Alright, so I'll grab one of these, and if you use Alt D instead of Shift D, it's pretty good because then, oops, whatever we do to the original one will match up on all of these copies. So again, if we just go Alt D, then these are all linked together, which means we could change the color of these later on, or we could change the shape. Like maybe I want the outer corners to be round, and then when I go back in here, everything will be nice and updated. So this is, anytime I'm repeating something a bunch of times, that's when I'll use Alt D if I want to keep that flexibility later on. Hey Craig, what's up? It's been, how's it going? Damn. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to make a train thing here. Well, not a train, a space train. And I also thought this stuff in here might be cool for the back here, so I might try to do that. Are you in Miami right now, Craig? What are you up to? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, exactly. Instances. Alright. In Miami. You're working at you got your own studio space, or you're at the office, or what's going on? Yeah, what are you up to lately? Okay, so if I go like that. I just want to make sure I'm not, this is not a, yeah, this is a symmetrical piece, so it should be okay. Alright, so let me cut a hole here, and that was a Boolean subtract. turn this off. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do some drawing streams. Hi, Vasu. Okay, so then this piece is interesting. It's round, but then it has a slot in it. So let's see if we can put a slot. I'm going Shift A and then adding in a little cube here. I'm putting that slot right there. And I think I'll bevel this just a tiny bit, and I could go live subtract here to make this a live cut. Oops. Like that. And let's see, you could also add in I'm not sure exactly what the shape is here because I can't really tell from the picture, but it's okay. We don't have to completely be accurate. Right? We're just trying to find some shapes to grab onto. It looks like there's some extra little slots too on the top and the bottom. So that's what I love about the live booleans. So flexible that how we can work like this. Can mirror it on the z-axis. Oh man, yeah. That I never I don't know, I wonder what happened at that show. I never saw I never saw the work again that I gave them. So either it didn't sell or I don't know. I think Ian was pissed at whoever his partner was for that project because they kind of screwed him over. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw Ed recently too, cause I went up to San Jose and visited Ed and Linda. I don't know if you know Linda, but oh yeah, you know Linda. They're married now, but they seem to be doing good. Let's see, let's add a smaller cylinder in here. Like that. Hey man, thank you. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself, right? Yeah, you should come up. It's fun. Yeah, man, Darren's such a beast. He's so fast. Oh my gosh. The one with all the Scott Robertson stuff. And I don't think it had Sid Mead stuff in it, did it? I remember you brought Sid Mead stuff to class, but I don't remember. Man, I have no idea where mine went. Oh my god. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Need more coffee. Hey, Angel. Alright, so if anybody's just popping in for a second, we are making the ass end of a spaceship right now. So I'm sorry, but we're just doing like his little butthole and trying to figure that out. Shift A, add 24. So I'm using a custom add pie here, which also does a cool thing where if you, depending on what face you have selected, like if I select this face over here and add a cylinder, it's going to be attached to that face. So like if I picked this one here, do the same thing. Let's try a six-sided. It's going to be facing in this direction. Or this one here. So that's one of the ways I think to be faster is just having little shortcuts like that, or menus or scripts that help you to do stuff. Especially common things where you would do that over and over and over and over. We can go like that. We could make, let's make another cutter. This. Oh man, sweet. That would be a blast from the past. Oh, thanks. It has Feng Zhu in it. Wow, I didn't realize that. Thanks, Blender Burst. What are we doing here? Trying to make, I guess this thing is a lid that pops over, so actually I modeled this incorrectly because this whole thing should be a separate piece. Oh, dang it. And I don't know which piece this belongs to right here. Or maybe it's just a circle right there. Damn, this picture's not helping. Let me see. Maybe this just has to be separated here a little bit, and then it can close. I don't know, man. Oof. I should have got a better picture. Alright, let's add in another. let's see, 32 sides. Oops, let's rotate it sideways. And I changed my mind, I want a 64 side. And then here, we got some sticker action here, but what do you mean past his desk? When did we pass his desk? Hey Lloyd, I usually do, yeah, at some point. Maybe I usually start off without it and try to make like a big shape or something like this, and then usually for the details and stuff, like in here, all this detail and I don't know, like this stuff in here, I was using reference, and then back here. So yeah, I try to get the overall shapes first and then fill in the details with little bits and pieces from here and there, like yeah, like this, like the ladders. I kind of want to get these graphics in there. I definitely like this stuff. I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what these little spiky things are for? And also, yeah, the train graphics I think are, man, I wish I had a sticker sheet of this stuff. Probably have to make it ourselves. But we do have some nice stickers from John, so I'm using these for now. But, I mean, I guess, let's try to make a sticker. What if we want to do this one here? Oops. Let's make a sticker. Put it over here. And we could maybe put loop cut here. Loop cut there. Oops, undo that. Oh, actually, no, undo that. Let's do inset. A full inset first. And then I. What am I doing? Sorry guys. Full inset, and then individual inset here with II, and then individual inset here, or actually no, just a regular inset here, and then we delete all of this, and then we need to add some text. So let's see. Let's add text right here. And this needs to be rotated. Probably scale it down. Let's see. Something like that. This font though is a bit, I want a different one. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Font. I need to find some fonts, but for now, where do we have some fonts in here somewhere. Let me see. Fonts. Here you are. What would be a good one for the train? They seem to be pretty thick and blocky. The military type one, I guess. I guess so. I'll try it. See what it looks like. That looks okay. It's probably not. Whatever. One-half inch HF cup. HD, I don't know. And what is it? Sometimes I actually like sort of blurry, ambiguous reference because then you get to make up a little bit. But I don't know. It's I'm just making up stuff. I wish I had maybe a different font. Let me keep trying. No. Fancy font? No. Lambot? Oh, these are all comics. Adobe? No. Comic Sans? No. Damn it, I need to just dump these all into one giant street van fonts. Oh man. The Shaggin' Wagon. Oh man, okay, well. Stick with that for now. Water outlet in case they transport water. Maybe, yeah. I have no idea. Is that water? We saw his desk at Art Center? He was at Art Center? At that point? No. He's older than that, right? Or was he teaching at Art Center? Angel says, in Blender, when you begin building with primitive forms and edit. I can't find it. I find it intimidating. I don't know much about it. Yeah, we go from primitive stuff and then keep adding and adding and adding. It's actually not too bad. It's sort of like drawing, but yeah. I would suggest just starting with a really simple project, like the one I was showing yesterday was this little Japanese night scene. I feel like I show this every stream, but basically you could make something really simple like this. You could, just make some boxes, make some other boxes. You can make these really low poly things, Come on. I just want the kitty. Give me the kitty. Here we go. So these guys are really simple, You just move these things around and then build a little scene, and then it just gets more and more complicated from there, but just start with simple stuff. Or you could just get my tutorials and learn, but every time I put, I do my little ad on the stream, nobody buys it, so maybe I should stop doing that. Boop boop. What was I looking for again? Looking for my ship. And yes, I remember Snailbuster 5000. That was the pinnacle of my career, was Snailbuster 5000. Oh yeah, that computer, man. I still have that. I've been dragging that around with me everywhere. I have that in storage right now. Are you gonna do the Bugatti next? Please. What do you mean do it? It's already done. Is the Pi menu will have a pro version or will it be free? It's free. It's already out right now. You can just download it. Just search HEAVYPOLY 2.8 on YouTube. And then Angel says, thank you. I had many Alias years, but it left a negative impression. You know, we learned Alias in school, Alias Studio Tools, and that program was a nightmare for me too. So I understand what you're saying. That was like a cold sweat nightmare. That program was horrible. But anyway, it doesn't have to be too intimidating, hopefully. I don't know. I think it's not as bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I hate Alias. Did we go to CCS together, Angel? What year were you? I feel like I remember your name. Unless I'm crazy. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I'm nuts. What year were you? And Craig says Fengzu had his desk in some room at the main campus. I think we were on the tour, and then we went to a room that had visitor prototypes. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. They have Fengzu's desk at the tour. Alright, Angel was from 2000. Alright, yeah. I was 2011, but I never graduated. There was an instructor from the UK who come from a master class who mentioned it is made deliberately tough to create a high-end job market. What is deliberately made tough? Oh, Alias. Interesting. I could see that because it's, man, especially at that time, it was hard to find training too, because we would look on YouTube and look on the internet, and there's like no tutorials at all. It's hard to find information on Alias, and like the only experts were they were just, you know, working at car companies, and they were just in caves somewhere, so it was really hard to find extra information on it. But it looks like there's a lot of Facebook groups and stuff dedicated to Alias now. Oh yeah, Ronak. You know him? Um, yeah. I went into Moto actually. So when I first learned Moto, actually, it's when Scott Robertson came to school. He did like this presentation about Moto at CCS, and then I went back to my dorm and I was like, okay, I gotta download that. It looks really cool. And then it was so much nicer than Alias. Oh, cool. Man, small world. Um, I went back a few years ago, but departments are separated now. Transit's up, Kirby. Yeah, Angel, that they did that like in the middle of when I was at CCS. Then they bought the Todman Center and moved all the ID stuff over there. Kind of sad, cause the school's already pretty segregated, like between, I mean, the different departments. I feel like didn't really interact that much, and then when they put another building, then it's like you really don't see the illustration kids as much or the fine arts people. Um, I kind of miss the small campus, the Tinker Toy building. Um, yeah, Craig, I went to Disney right after. Um, no, I was at Mattel for internship out here. And then I went to Disney right after that for the Tron TV show. And then I never came back to school. um, yeah, I got lucky out here. I had an info from inside Autodesk. They are working on a PV review port and will be releasing October and November. Alright, you heard it here first, guys. Autodesk is bringing up the rear, trying to catch up, trying to catch that hype train. We all agreed from Dash, you don't need a degree because you earned it. Yeah, man. Nobody needs a degree. It's like, it's just a piece of paper. Especially for art stuff, right? I feel like art stuff, the degree is not really... Well, okay, for design stuff you do need a degree. For art, maybe for animation you don't need a degree. That's how it works. Man, I'm spending a lot of time on this little doodad right here. Should probably just slap it on there. Call it a day. That's true. It's more useful for if you're trying to work in the U.S. from somewhere else. Then it's definitely useful. Good point. Good point. But I think in schools, it seems like a huge percentage of people that are in American schools are international, actually. Because I remember in CCS, there was a huge percentage of Korean students and you know, a lot of people from all over the place. And Art Center too. I hear that Art Center now is like mostly international. It's like a lot of Chinese and Korean. And I think part of the reason is like exactly what you say is the degree is the only way to come work in the U.S. if that's what you want to do. So then the school has sort of like a monopoly on your ability to. The school is like holding the key for you to come into the country for work, and then they charge you so much. It's like extortion what they do. So I feel bad for people that are, yeah, trying to work in this country from international. It's like they really get you. They kind of screw you over, I feel like. Yeah, I wonder what Detroit's like now. Must be different. Yeah, I did get a little bit lucky with some of the, I guess some of those early kind of jobs that I got. I miss Miss K. I miss everyone actually. I haven't talked to Raf either in years, or yeah, I haven't talked to a lot of Dash people. Ian came by a few years ago with his dad. That was cool. Did I have Bill Robinson? I didn't have Bill Robinson. I had Tom Roney, and I think Tom Roney was one of my favorite teachers from CCS. There's a lot of good teachers at CCS actually. Zinog says, what about online schools? Yeah, I think online schools are probably good. Yeah. I haven't taken that many online classes, but I have a lot of friends who teach online class and people who have taken them, and they say that it's good. It's a good way. I've been thinking about trying to do that at some point, but we'll see. I'm still kind of just working on it and trying to plan. Do I talk I don't talk to Sangdong, no. Do people get hired from international scene in the US based on skills portfolio alone? Yeah, but you have to have a visa to work, or like the company has to sponsor you, so it's more difficult to get hired that way. But people do it. I know I've worked with some people like from France and from different places, from Russia, where they come over on a work visa, but you have to be kind of like, I think the idea is you have a better chance if you have your work published somewhere, or you have some kind of if you had shows, or I don't know. You just have to have some previous work experience before you start, in order to get that visa, I think. I'm not sure about the details, but I think it's difficult, but possible. Oh wow, that's awesome. It seems like a pretty exciting area, the Wynwood area. Oh shoot, what's his Instagram? I need to find him. He kind of disappeared, man. And yeah, Tom Roney. I love Tom Roney. I love how, like, calm and collected he was. It's like he's seen everything, so. And then who else? Haksu was good. I liked Haksu. I never had Kuni, but I sort of wish I had Kuni, because he seems like everybody liked Kuni. Michael Fink. Gil. Oh man, I wish I had Gil. I don't think I had a class with him. Yeah. So you were in the illustration department a lot, huh? Just hanging out, trying to take classes and stuff. Oh man, I miss Larry Erickson too. He was a good guy, I think. I miss him. And who else was there? Oh yeah, the trans guys, Rob Hunwick and Kyle Evans. I really didn't like Kyle when I took his class, because he made me change my design, even though I like really believed in it. Yeah, I really didn't like Kyle, but I think I'm okay with him. I like his Instagram though. He seems to have an interesting life. But yeah, I was pissed at him when we took his class. Does age play a role? I'm not sure. I don't think age really matters. I've had, you know, big varieties of ages in classes. Actually, I usually find that older people that are in school tend to take it more seriously, and they kind of appreciate it more than younger people sometimes. You know, so they're actually better students usually. The older you are. I mean, that makes sense, right? If you're going to school on your own volition, then you're probably you're gonna take it more seriously. You're probably paying for it with your own money, so stakes are a little bit higher, I guess. Yeah, Tom was funny. I feel like he would he like kind of, I think he was a little bit sarcastic. I don't know. I just miss him. he always made sense. And then, oh, who was the other dude? The guy who would ride motorcycles and say candy corn bullshit all the time, and he'd always go on really long rants. Oh man, Mr. Oh my god. Well, there's also Mr. Seiler. He was a good guy too. Man, all the teachers were good. For the most part. Yeah. Oh my god, what? I'm dumb. What was... Hey Victor. Good morning. Or evening. Or whatever. What space office are you talking about? I never heard about Cooney in the space office. Kind of like these weird globular eyeballs. I wonder if this would be cool. This is a really good reference. There's so much interesting crap that's part of this train. That would be kind of nice. What about... Okay, let's go like this. Oh, it's starting to chug now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. What is this? Oh. Dig that in a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Craig. Victor, yeah, it's just for fun here. I'm kind of just testing out stuff and figuring out this spaceship. It's gonna be a scene that's sort of like this, I guess. So it's gonna be real moody in the end, but for now, you know, I mean, I could model it all from one angle and try to make it, you know, sort of an image, model it for this camera, but I like to model from every angle actually, and just sort of make it so it's not just a set piece, it's a 360-degree design. Yeah. Oh man, did you see Mr. EEVEE in the Kanye West video? It was so random. Like Kanye, if you guys probably didn't hear, but there, Kanye went to our school for some reason and was like talking about design. I don't know why. Man, it's been more than 10 years. Wait, when did we start school? Dash. Dash was like, what year was that? 2003 or 5? Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we started in 2003, so more than 10 years. Jeez. What are we doing here? These might be cool. I don't know what those are, but they look interesting. Let's see, 24 side here, since it's kind of a small wheel. See, I can work on just one side here. Oops. Like that. And like this. Oops. Oops. Damn it. There it is. Oh. Dark. I need dark rubber. New material. Let's call it rubber. Make it darker. Oh, I don't have my, oops. Oh, oops. Let me go like this first. Get rid of those two. Bevel here. Bevel here. Remember the summer camp? Yeah, I remember Art Center summer. That was pretty amazing. That was fun. Man, I really, really wanted to go to Art Center after that. Let's see. Oh, Alex Binder, sorry. Is this foggy mood? We added in the fog here. It's just part of EEVEE, so if we go rendered here, there's in the render settings, let me close some of these. Alright, so here is the volumetric, which is what makes the fog. And let me save this first. And then you can change the distance of it. And yeah, different settings here. You can make it bigger, like see the little pixels down here. So it's a little bit faster, but I'm making it higher quality. And then shadows, I'm not sure what the shadows does. And then also you have to go, this is a bit annoying, I wish these settings were all together, but you have to switch to the node, the shader editor, and then the world, and then you get the volume settings, like the color, and also the density. You can do like 0.01. Change the color. So yeah, it's really fun to play with this stuff. You can get a lot of different looks very quickly. But let me revert that. Damn it. What? Why doesn't this work? Let's try something else. Maybe this one? No? Oh. That's weird. Yeah, Victor, the school was a design school, so we had to do drawing and 3D stuff and modeling. So yeah, it was design school. We learned about industrial design and manufacturing, and we did research, market research kind of ish, and design, and it's a good school. Hey, I don't know. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do UVs, but for now I'm just doing little geometry stickers, which is I think a good way to just add some color and detail without having a texture. And we were adding little train stickers like this. Hey Theobi, this is all lit with just regular point lights here. We have two, actually no, these are directional lights here, and then one point light back here, and then the volumetric background. So I have other videos on this stuff. If you just poke around my channel, you'll see a lot of videos on EEVEE and how to set it up and how to do all the lighting and stuff. I actually just posted a video about EEVEE lighting yesterday, if you guys are interested. But it's pretty basic stuff. Yeah, the flicker is pretty interesting. You downloaded all of them. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know you could download YouTube videos. Alright. Man. So who in here... I ask this every once in a while, but I'm going to ask again because we're really close to the Blender conference. Number one, which are you guys excited for Blender conference? Which talk are you most excited about in the lineup for Blender conference? And are you using 2.8 yet? Or have you even tried, like, opened up or downloaded 2.8 yet? I'm just curious, because I feel like every time as we get closer and closer to the 2.8 beta, more and more people are starting to try it out. And man, I kind of feel like it's already good. It's good to go. We don't need to wait anymore. I'm getting antsy because I just want to use it. What about, instead of a live subtract, I'm going to do live subtract inset. That way we get another piece here as well as a cut, and then we can do stuff like go like this. We need to make a bucket here. This is a little bit ridiculous though, because if this ship is as huge as we say it is, with these handles like that, then these headlights would not be happening. But I don't know. Alright. Nassim is most excited about GP, Grease Pencil, and EEVEE, and he's already started using 2.8. Pablo's stream starts in about an hour. Yes, I'm pretty excited for that too. Unfortunately, I gotta go for, I can't make it to the stream, but I'm gonna definitely watch it when I get back home. Yeah, it's been like a few weeks since that stream has happened. And then Greg says they're still bringing in the animation node stuff. Man, I haven't even tried to play with that, but it looks super powerful. Blender Burst is pretty hyped. And Mr. Chemahab, sorry, I can't pronounce. I opened stuff in 2.8 and everything was broken. Dang it. What is Yuri's edition of 2.79? That sounds intriguing. The OB switched to 2.8 last month. Nice. New modifiers. There hasn't been a new modifier in a while, right? That would be cool. What would be the best modifier, or like if you could have a new modifier, what would it be? I think if I could get a modifier, it would be what would it be? I kind of want a thickened edges modifier that's not skin. I think maybe skin is the closest, but something that's a little bit cleaner than skin for turning edges into curves. Because I don't like working with curves. They don't behave sometimes. Cloth modifier. The OB, have you seen that one add-on that guy did? I forget what it was called. It was pretty cool. Modeling cloth add-on. Yeah, this one. Have you seen this?
Hello everyone, Rich here.
I think he did it all in Python. And it just runs in real time. It's nuts. Let me see if he has any better demo. Yeah, pleated pillows. That's ugly. I did a little review video on it too. Oh look, it's us. Hello. Oh my god. So real time, it's not bad. It kind of looks like Marvelous Designer. And that's all with Python. Imagine if they did that with C or some faster language. It's pretty awesome. Multi-res with the ability to go back and forth between sub D and sculpt layers. I haven't used multi-res that much in here, but that sounds... I guess this one doesn't do all that stuff that you're... Oh, you know what would be awesome? Is also subdivision, but only going one direction. Or subdivide by angle. You know how you can bevel by angle? What about subdivide by angle? Well, actually, I guess you could just use bevel by angle. Let me see. Bevel. Oh, no. No. Actually, yeah, what's going on with bevel these days? Let me see, bevel. Yeah, bevel's a crash, actually. As soon as I try to extrude it, here, look, I'll just start off with a brand new cube. And if we run a bevel on it, oh, yeah, and as soon as we go to edit mode, it crashes for some reason. I don't know why. Is this happening for any of you guys? If you download the 2.8 from today and try to just do a cube with a bevel, it works fine in object mode, but then as soon as you switch to edit mode, crash. And this wasn't happening in the builds from last week. I think it only popped up yesterday for me. This one dude is making an insane garment modifier based on MD. The current multiverse is broken. Oh, okay. So open subdiv will be the new subdiv. Cool. What, do you know what the garment maker thing is called? Let's check it out. I'm tired of modeling. I just want to look at things now. Let me just bring this in here. Insane garment modifier. Oh, this is for 3ds Max. Cloth Weaver, is that it? Or is it Blender Cloth Weaver? Let's see. Bevel works on October 5th and crashes on today's. Okay, good. So it's not just me. They'll probably fix that soon. I'm sure somebody will find that in the Blender Institute. Let's see. This one looks interesting. Cloth Weaver. Wasn't there some new cloth news also for 2.8, just in like standard Blender without any add-ons? I feel like there was something. Let me go back in here. Cloth. Oops. How do we set? Do you guys know how to set pins? Collision, self-collision, shape, pin group. There it is. So let's grab this. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna divide this a couple times and assign this to a pin group here. So I'll make a vertex group and just call it whatever. Group is fine. And then over here, the pin group needs to be set to that. And let's see if it. Ooh. Alright, we got something. Have we always had this? Am I just a noob? I just never noticed. Let's see, stiffness. I think we need more geometry here. Maybe a different material. Let me try disturbing this a little bit to see if the cloth will do something interesting. Oops. It's no good. Why is it, okay, let's see. I think maybe I need to remove all of these and then only assign the 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And there we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a little bit slow, but I don't know. We probably had this before. I don't really work with the physics that much, but I'm sure this could be better. Maybe you guys in the chat know how to work this thing. Let's see, Jose Canseco. shoot. Yeah, this looks really cool. That's so fast. Oh my god. Garment maker, that's what it's called. Except 2.8 does not have BGL drawing, so there's no ability to preview. Man, that's pretty fast though. That's some nice performance. Ooh. Wow. Oh man, that's cool. Alright. Looking forward to see what Jose comes up with. Is he gonna be at Blender Conference talking about this stuff? I wonder. This looks like a pretty major feature, and probably something that Marvelous Designer people will probably freak out. Man, that's cool. This is why Blender's awesome, because there's always some dude on Twitter that has some mind-blowing shit. It just comes out, and every day there's something new. Like, I don't know, you can't even keep up. There's so much goodies. Oh. Doink. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't looked at this scene in a while. Wonder how this is going in 2.8. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. So yeah, 2.8 performance, not bad. I just did this as a test to see how far it would go. Oops. Rendered. Oh, okay, this was cycles. Let's see if this works in EEVEE too. I would say that's a no. Maybe, let's see. Actually, let me close this up. Let's go to EEVEE here. What happened to my textures? Oh, there you are. Wait a minute. Stay there. Why are they doing that? Texture goes into a mix. Sometimes you gotta, if you have an old scene, you just have to replace the material, the main material right here. Sometimes, I don't know, not always. Why is it doing that? The floor material is working, at least. And also the lights are a little bit different for EEVEE, and I feel like you need to change the values a bit. Why is it so hard to select a freaking light? Let me pick the light, please. Oh. These need contact shadows. So in EEVEE, the lights, you can have regular shadows and you can also have contact shadows, which add in this little extra bit of shadow. You can see it right here on the lip of this piece, and it's just a little bit more realistic with contact shadows. And you also have to change the color. For some reason it doesn't, UV lights don't take the same color as Cycle's lights. I'm going to walk through mode. Oh. He's gonna tour the factory a little bit. See what's going on here. Everything's looking good. Do that again. That's shift tilde, I think, and then G for gravity, and then you can jump and look around and whoa, oops, oops. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I should get. Let's see if we can run down the hallway here. Ah! Oops, too fast. Whoa. Boing. Boing. Oop. Oop. Okay, anyway. Okay. Do. Poly count mode. Can you get? There's poly count mode here. You can see it. And then I'm excited for EEVEE to get proper motion blur. So the regular camera motion blur is just not good enough for the stuff that you're doing. Blender just uploaded a new build and it crashes in edit mode with bevel modifier. Yes, it does. Yeah. And actually, guys, on that note, I think I'm about ready to head out here. But it's been pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to Pablo's stream. I'm gonna catch it later when I get back home. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out that stream if you haven't seen it yet. It's like the biggest Blender stream, I guess, and one of the only ones. Except for, anyway, have a good rest of your day, and hope I'll see you here next time. Bye.